people today don't know what a strike is.
Right.
When my men hit the streets, from Maine to Texas, every single port will lock down. You know what's gonna happen? I'll tell you. First week, be all over the news every night, boom, boom. Second week, guys who sell cars can't sell cars because the cars ain't coming in off the ships. They get laid off. Third week, malls start closing down. They can't get the goods from China. They can't sell clothes. They can't do this. Everything in the United States comes on a ship. They go out of business. Construction workers get laid off because the materials aren't coming in. The steel's not coming in. The lumber's not coming in. They lose their job. Everybody's hating the longshoremen now because now they realize how important our jobs are. Now I have the president screaming at me, I'm putting a Taft-Hartley on you. Go ahead. Taft-Hartley means I have to go back to work for 90 days. That's a cooling off period. Do you think when I go back for 90 days, those men are going to go to work on that pier? It's going to cost the companies money to pay their salaries. Well, they went from 30 moves an hour maybe to 8. They're going to be like this. Who's going to win here in the long run? You're better off sitting down and let's get a contract and let's move on with this world. And in today's world, I'll cripple you. I will cripple you, and you have no idea what that means.
Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, as always, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash, and next double honors to the head apostles / elder bishops of the great millstone, who teach and who rule well. Peace, blessings, and safety to all you sincere Akim. Keep pushing, keep believing, and keep the faith, regardless of whether people hear or whether they forbear. All right, and this is going to be a quick lesson on the video that we just watched, that clip. All right, the port workers strike. Okay, and this has been going on in the news, but now as we get closer and closer to that day, which I believe is going to start tomorrow, October 1st, we're starting to see that more people are panicking and they're going to start preparing themselves for what could possibly become a famine, all right, which we know that this is prophesied of in the Bible. Okay, so as always, that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring out some scriptures, and Yahweh Roches out is edifying to the elect. All right, I'm going to start off in the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 6, and I'm going to start here at verse 18. And it said, Behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. All right, and that's the time we're in. Okay, these things are getting ready to happen because Yahweh Basham Yahushai is preparing to make his entrance on the earth. Okay, he said that before all these things come, you will see wars, rumors of wars, famines, earthquakes, and pestilence in diverse places. All right, so that's the reason why these things are getting ready to come. We're going to see evils come upon the earth suddenly. All right, it says, verse 19, and will begin to make inquisition of them what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. Okay, it says, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall all see together. And the children of a year old shall speak with their voices, and the women with child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 or 4 months old, and they shall live and be raised up. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall be suddenly found empty. All right. And I was watching a video on it earlier, and the guy was saying that 63% of our the stuff we have on stores, our products that are being sold here in America, are imported. Okay, so if they shut down the ports, all right, they shut down the ports, then that means that we would only have 37% left of imports, of products. All right, so if you have he used this analogy. If you have $100 and you take away 67 of those dollars, or 63 of those dollars, and you're left with $37, that 37 is not going to get you very far. All right, that's what's getting ready to come. Okay, that's what they're getting ready to do. All right, so it's gonna be brutal. Okay, it's going to happen very quickly. Suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. It says, and at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. Okay, and that's what's going to happen because, and like as the guy said in the video that I watched, okay, the other video, he said that, people are going to panic. They're going to start, going to the stores, trying to buy everything up when they see that the stuff in the stores is gone. All right, it comes time where, their family has to eat, there's no food. They're going to start kicking each other's doors in trying to find food. Okay, resources. That's exactly what's going to happen, man. All right, that's in the prophecies. Okay, so at that time, friends shall fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. All right. So this is what eventually is going to lead to salvation. Okay, and this is why we're constantly looking forward to these things. All right, we're hoping that these things come faster. So who knows? Could be a false alarm, but we pray that this is actually the beginning of Jacob's trouble. All right, let's get some more scriptures. Let's go to the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 5 now. All right, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 5, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, nevertheless, as coming the tokens, the signs, all right, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. And the land that thou seest now to have root, shalt thou see wasted suddenly. So out of the blue, America is the place where people see as their safe haven. They believe that, this place couldn't go down. There's always going to be all the comforts and luxuries that we enjoy are always going to be here. Well, it's going to be wasted suddenly. Okay, that's what's getting ready to happen, according to prophecy. All right, and what are people going to do? They're going to lose their minds. Those who are not focused on this truth, all right, they're going to go nuts in this time because they're not going to know what to do. Okay, they're not going to. The Lord's not going to be protecting them, so they're going to be destroyed. All right, let's get Isaiah 24, and I'm going to get it in the New Living Translation. All right, and the title of this chapter, it says, Destruction of the Earth. I'm going to start from the top. It says, look, the Lord Yahweh is about to destroy the earth and make it a vast wasteland. He devastates the surface of the earth and scatters the people. Priests and lay people, servants and masters, maids and mistresses, buyers and sellers, lenders and borrowers, bankers and debtors, none will be spared. The earth will be completely emptied and looted. The Lord Yahweh has spoken. The earth mourns and dries up, and the crops waste away and wither. Even the greatest people on earth waste away. So all that money and wealth, the celebrities, all right, none of that's going to matter, man. Okay, the earth suffers for the sins of its people, for they have twisted God's instructions, violated his laws, and broken his everlasting covenant. Therefore, a curse consumes the earth. Its people must pay the price for their sin. They are destroyed by fire, and only a few are left alive. The grapevines waste away. There is no new wine. All the merrymakers sigh and mourn. The cheerful sound of tabourines is stilled, and the happy cries of celebration are heard no more. The melodious chords of the harp are silent. Gone are the joys of wine and song. Alcoholic drinks turn bitter in the mouth. The city writhes in chaos. Every home is locked to keep out intruders. Mobs gather in the streets, crying out for wine. Joy has turned to gloom, and gladness has been banished from the land. The city is left in ruins, its gates battered down. Throughout the earth, the story is the same. Only a remnant is left, like the stray olives left on the tree, or the few grapes left on the vine after harvest. So everyone's going to be destroyed except for the remnant. All right. Okay, the remnant of 12 tribes. Okay, the elect, the 1/3, and then, of course, the Lord is going to allow certain of the elites to survive, just so they can be brought into captivity, so they can be captured and taken into slavery. All right, according to prophecy. So this is what the time we're coming into. Yahweh writes out, this is the beginning of it. All right, let's go here right quick. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1. This is the point. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. All right, remember the Creator in the days of thy youth. Don't wait, man. Okay, and really now at this point, for a lot of people it's too late. All right, because you took your sweet time. You didn't want to hear the Lord. And when that time comes, when it really pops off, all right, when it really pops off, that's going to be it. The prophet's not going to be out there anymore. The information's not going to be out there anymore. And you're going to be left to fend for yourselves. Okay, it says, while the sun or light or moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. What are the grinders? Workers. Okay. He was talking about that in the video that I put up. Okay, that I showed. He was saying, well, after a week, car salesmen ain't gonna be able to sell cars. There's not gonna be any cars being imported. Malls are gonna start closing down. All right. People are gonna lose their minds, man. Okay, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, okay, in that day, the Lord is going to make it so bad out here that people are going to have no choice but to understand that it's a judgment from the God of the Bible. All right, they're going to realize that everything we've been saying is true. It's coming to pass. Okay, and when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail, because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the streets. All right, so that's the time we're coming into, man. Okay, so remember thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while you still have time. All right, I'm gonna close out with that. Yahweh righteous, I was edifying. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Until next time, Shalom.